Hey everybody, welcome back to Fishing Not Catching. Today I'm out on another part of the South River that I'm exploring, going for some stocked rainbow trout. I'm bringing out the waders today. It's about the last cold day of winter, it feels like, and then stuff's gonna really start heating up. And I'll get more into bass then when the bass get more active. But for now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk up to kind of where there's some movement in the river and see what I can catch. So here's kind of the part of the river where I want to fish. Higher up there are rapids, and they all kind of go down into this little deep pool here. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be drifting power bait, which is pretty much just like fake trout putty, if you've never used it before, back into this deeper area here. I'm just kind of reading the water here though to show you what I'm going to do. You've got these real shallow runs right here, kind of like closer to shore. And then those deep pools, like the one next to that rock right there, those deep pools are where those trout are going to be actually sitting. And as you can see, if you look kind of at the depth of the water, or the kind of the darkness of it, it gets deeper as it goes down to the left. And there's a deep hole back there as well that I'll be fishing. But for now, I'm just going to kind of try to float some power bait in that hole and maybe that little section over there as well. So I'm kind of out in the middle here above my first spot. What I'm going to be running is a little Carolina rig, so a split shot, a little bit of power bait beneath it. Color wise, I like the chartreuse. It's mainly just personal preference on all of them. Another thing I'm looking for is I'm just kind of looking for trout who are sitting like in the current to just do their kind of belly thing. Gives me an indication if they're still here. Like I said earlier, this is the last time this has been stocked was like 2.5 weeks ago, so I'm pretty sure a lot of the trout are gone by now, just because of overfishing. But if there are any around, I will be able to get to them. The first place I'm going to try is that hole I pointed out to y'all, which is right there. And just kind of let that power bait sit right there. And if a trout comes by, just kind of let them eat it and do that. I'm using a treble hook instead of a single hook because I am going to keep the trout if I actually get some. If you're not planning on keeping trout, I highly recommend that you don't use a treble hook. It gives them a bigger chance of actually swallowing it and really hurting themselves. So think about the fish, use a single hook unless you're trying to keep them and eat them. If you are going to come out and try some Virginia trout fishing, or for stock trout, it's really fun. They stock millions of fish every year. But please, please, please actually buy your license to fish these fish. Buying your license is what makes these trout, like stock trout programs, still happen. That's where the money comes from, and it also like guarantees that people are going to be able to fish for stock trout next year, and it sets good regulations so people can't come here in the first day of stocking and just rip out like 50 of them. So please, 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 if you are fishing for stock trout, buy your license. I have mine, don't worry. All right, everybody, I'm a bit higher up in the river now. I'm still not really seeing any trout, which is unfortunate, but looking at this part of the river, it looks really good just for fish in general. There's a lot of current speed, and I can wade to like pretty much any part of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw a little swim shed. I'm hoping that there's still some kind of bass action here, despite being higher up in the river and kind of past some rapids. I think there'll probably be some smallies and stuff. So I'm gonna go up here, start tossing this, and then work my way down and see if I can catch anything. What a toss. 10 out of 10. What's up, everybody? I'm a bit higher up in the river now. Kind of waded out into the middle because it's all flat out here. And I'm hoping to go for some largemouth and smallmouth now. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to want to wade out here probably until I'm about, I don't know, like thigh deep or so, and then see what I can do. Kind of work the shoreline over there. Sadly, the trout weren't really cooperating today. I think they've all kind of been snatched up before I actually got here. They haven't stocked the river in a while. So I'm going to fish the banks a little bit for some bass. Fish on! Oh! What is that? A little crappie or something? I he keeps coming back to hit me. Come on. Oh, it hit me like 3 times there. It was a little bass. Yeah, it's still swinging at it there. I don't think he ever fully committed to it. It looked like he kind of just swiped at the tail a few times, which stinks, because that was not a bad bass. There we go. Fish on. Got him. Oh, that's a decent one. That's a decent one. Okay, come here. Stay on, stay on, stay on. Oh, that's a nice fish. Is that a trout? What is that? Oh, that's a nice trout. Oh, that's a nice trout. Oh, let's go. Come on. That's dinner right there, baby. Come on. Oh, let's go. Look at that. Is that a brookie? Oh my God. Holy shit. Guys, this is a brook trout. Oh, ho, ho. Look at that. That might be a citation brook trout. Holy shit. Hold up. Let me check this out here. Alrighty. Nope. Let's calm down. Wow. Alrighty. He is. Oh my goodness. 13.5 inches. That right there is a brook trout, fellas. Oh, I can't believe it. I was so sold that was a bass. Alright, let me see if I can get a nice view for you all of that. Alright, ready? Here we go. Look at that fish. By far and away, biggest brook trout I've ever caught.